I belong here. There's something I've come to realize on this startup journey, something that wasn't obvious to me at the start. If I want a place as a founder, I have to act like I deserve it, like I earned it, like it's mine already. Nobody is going to give it to me. Not with arrogance, but with intention, with presence, with a quiet kind of conviction that says, I'm here for a reason. This is not fake it until you make it. It's a mindset shift to get myself thinking as the founder I want to be. It took me a while to get this. In the early days, I often felt like an outsider looking in. Everyone seemed to be doing something big, raising money, getting featured, scaling fast. I was building, grinding, second-guessing. But over time, I learned something critical. No one hands you your seat at the table. You have to claim it. I had to start acting like I belonged. This wasn't about pretending to be something I wasn't. It was about stepping into the role I had already chosen. I realized I didn't need external validation to start behaving like a founder. I didn't have to wait for a funding round to start leading. I just needed to make the decision. I belong on this journey. That shift changed everything. I started showing up differently, to meetings, customer calls. I stopped asking for permission and started owning my path. How I built that mindset and keep rebuilding it. It didn't happen overnight. Confidence is a muscle, and I still train it every day. Here are a few things that helped me, and might help you too. I started owning my story. I stopped trying to hide the fact that I didn't come from a traditional founder background. I began telling my story with pride. Every chapter, messy or polished, is part of what makes my startup unique. I adopted founder habits early. Even when it was just me and a Google Doc, I acted like I was building something real. I tracked metrics, held myself accountable, and set up systems before I needed them. It made the growth feel inevitable. I reached out even when I felt unready. I stopped waiting to be at their level before contacting investors, advisors, or other founders. I hit send on those emails. I showed up to those meetings, and more often than not, people responded. That gave me fuel. I visualized my future self. Some days I ask myself, what would the version of me who just closed a $2 million round do right now? And then I try to do a smaller version of that today. It's a simple exercise, but it grounds me. I found people who walked with confidence. I made space in my life for others who were building boldly. Being around founders who showed up like they belonged helped me do the same. Their energy was contagious, and it still is. I don't wait for permission anymore. I used to think someone would eventually tap me on the shoulder and say, okay, you're in now. You're officially a founder. But that's not how it works. There's no official stamp, no magical moment. There's just a decision. I had to decide that I belonged, and then act like it. And every time I show up with that mindset, especially on the hard days, I move a little closer to becoming the founder I know I'm capable of being. So if you're reading this and wondering whether you have a place in this founder's journey, you do. But no one will believe it until you do. Ready to explore more real, actionable founder lessons? Subscribe to Founder's Journey, Making Progress. Your next insight might be the turning point your startup needs. Thank you for being part of my journey. I hope you enjoyed this content and found it valuable. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your network to spread the inspiration. Your support means the world. Thank you.